up, y'all? Bringing you guys another video. This bringing you guys my post-fight thoughts of the fight between Virgil Ortiz Jr. and EGIDIJUS Kavaliauskas. They recently fought. The fight was shown live on the Zone. I'm sure you can watch the highlights here on YouTube on the Zone's official YouTube channel. And holy cow, man! If you haven't seen this fight, check it out. You missed out on a great, amazing, entertaining fight between the two. High drama in this fight. Fight ended in the 8th round with Virgil Ortiz having his hands raised in the end. But holy cow, man! Holy cow! First round was competitive. Second round, oh man, second round. I don't know, man. Second round, that Virgil Ortiz was hurt. It should have been a knockdown. I feel like EGIDIJUS Kavaliauskas definitely had things, rolling for him in that round, and Lawrence Cole, the referee, kind of ruined the momentum that EGIDIJUS Kavaliauskas had in that round. He ruined the momentum for him. And, you have Virgil Ortiz hurt, and him being hurt, he decided to fight back, which made things very dramatic and very entertaining. In the 3rd round, he was able to score a knockdown. And pretty much after that, it was, slowly building up for him to him hurting EGIDIJUS Kavaliauskas. But, Eggy still fought back. He still had moments. But you can tell that Ortiz still had speed, still had power going into that second half of the fight. And he was able to score that stoppage, knocking down Eggy, 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, in the 4th, in that last round. And yeah, the referee stopping the fight did the right call in that one. I mean, at that point, it's just, he would just be taking unnecessary punishment. I mean, Eggy shows a lot of heart and determination. He'll keep getting dropped for as many times as possible. He'll continue to try to get up. And, it's just not worth your health. So, Eggy, tough loss for him. Suffers his 2nd loss in his pro career. I don't know why BoxRec hasn't updated it yet. But yeah, 2nd loss in his pro career. The only other time he lost was against Terence Crawford. So yeah, man, it's tough, but it sucks. But, good effort and good heart and determination from EGIDIJUS. He's definitely a good test for any up-and-coming welterweight out there in the world today. As for Virgil Ortiz Jr., on the other hand, at the age of 23 years old, he improves to 18-0, 18 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Still 100% knockout ratio. And he claims that he's ready for Terence Crawford. Is he ready for Terence Crawford? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting. It'll be a great fight. It'll be a tough fight to make too. But, we'll see. Right now, Terence Crawford has business to take care of with Sean Porter. Who knows if that fight will ever actually happen. But we'll find out in the near future. Virgil Ortiz, though, he can definitely mix it up with maybe David Avanition. What else? I think he's definitely ready for at least somebody like Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman right now. Is he ready for Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao? In my opinion, not just yet, but I think he's definitely ready for the other, top 5, top 10 guys like Porter and Danny Garcia and Thurman. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it will be tough for Golden Boy to make these fights because of the politics in boxing. But somehow they were able to make this fight with EGIDIJUS. But I guess Top Rank is no longer promoting him because, or maybe allowed him to fight, crossover to fight. I don't know. But, we'll see how Golden Boy will try to make these big fights for Virgil Ortiz Jr. because he's a very exciting fighter, man. I was watching it with family and friends. I was watching it with my wife. My wife is not really big on boxing, but she really enjoyed watching Virgil Ortiz Jr. She loved how he lets his hands go, and it's an action-packed fighter who actually follows up and throws combinations, and she really enjoyed watching him fight and would love to see him fight again. Unlike the Rigondeaux fight. Now that fight, don't watch that fight. don't ever watch that fight. The Rigandao Casimiro fight, ignore that fight. If you see it online, ignore it. Just ignore it. You'll have more entertaining reading about it than watching it. But this fight, definitely this fight between Ortiz and Egidius, definitely watch it. Definitely watch it. Great fight, man. It really was. I'm one of the people who, honestly, I'm in the hype train. I believe in Ortiz. I believe in his power and speed. I believe he is definitely a future world champion. He is not in his prime yet, and he will continue to improve as he moves on in his career. And this fight, even though he got knocked down and he got hurt, I'm sure he'll take it as a learning experience to apply it in his next fight, because he was taking a big risk by exchanging while hurt, man. He really did. Like I said, the ref kind of saved him by taking away the momentum from Egidius. So yeah, it's a learning experience for Vergil Ortiz. But spectacular fight, man. Very entertaining fight. Anyway, it's almost 3:30 in the morning. I am exhausted, man. I am tired. And a lot of boxing. It was a great day of boxing overall. But I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. So I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk more about other fights tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but later in the day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.